Okay, if you remember standard form quadratic equation, now there are several pieces of information to get out of this, but probably the most important ones is this is the y-intercept, and the sign of A tells whether it opens in the upward direction or downward direction. If it's positive, it opens like this. If it's negative, it opens like this. And there's some other information to get out of this, but if you can get those two pieces of information, that'll probably help you solve most quadratics as far as the way to look at it. Now, as you saw from that previous video, 7.9, that this is the vertex form for a quadratic. And basically, when you write it in this form, you take this part, that's the axis. You have to change the sign because of the negative in front of it. So the vertex is at HK. But because this is negative over here, you have to change the sign when you make it the vertex, which is also the axis of symmetry. The x value of the vertex is the axis of symmetry, or line of symmetry, as it's sometimes called. In this case, you don't have to change the sign. Okay, so if I wrote y is equal to 2 times x minus 3 squared plus 5, we know the vertex is at 3, 5. Okay, there's the 3 from here. You have to change the sign. And there's the 5 from there, and you don't change the sign. So the vertex is at 3, 5. And because the sign on this is positive, we know it opens in the upward direction. So if I went to 3, 5, that's a point like right there, and it opens in the upward direction. Okay. Now, I need to show you something else real quick. If you're asked to convert from vertex form to standard form, it's pretty easy. You just multiply it out, starting with the parentheses and the exponent first, this part first. So x minus 3 squared. So it's x minus 3 times x minus 3. Just double distribute. X times x is x squared. X times minus 3, it's minus 3x. And minus 3 times x is minus 3x. Minus 3 times minus 3 is positive 9. Okay, so then you can combine these two terms. You get x squared minus 6x plus 9. Okay, but now don't forget about this 2. That whole thing is multiplied by 2. So if I multiply that out, I get 2x squared minus 12x. That's a minus 12x plus 18. And then I add that 5 at the end. Okay, plus 5. So you end up getting 2x squared minus 12x. 18 plus 5 is 23. There, now I've just converted it from vertex form to standard form. That's how you do that. But if you want to put it in the calculator, you can put it in the vertex form, and I'll show you in just a second. Clear all this out, get out of here. Okay, so if I put that same equation in, if I go y is equal to 2 times x minus 3 quantity squared plus 5. Okay, and then I had the next one, y is equal to, hope I remember it, 2x squared minus 12x plus 23. And there it lies right on top of it. So it doesn't matter. It's the exact same equation. It's just this is the vertex form on top, and this is the standard form on bottom. But you can graph it either way, and it'll give you a whole bunch of information.